Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to yet another Pop Mart unboxing. But today's unboxing is very special. There is a Pop Mart inside the Louvre Museum and they have their exclusive collection of the monsters. So today we will be unboxing exactly that. But before we proceed, please don't forget to click like, subscribe and leave a comment, and let's jump right into the video. And so from this special collection, I have a little bit of things, not everything, obviously. I didn't have luggage space for that. So first of all, I have two mugs. I mean, I love mugs. We never discussed this on the channel, but I do have quite a bit of mugs and they're like in the shelf right here. I got a keychain as well, a shopper that is behind me, and the full set of the monsters art. First of all, this is so cool that like one of the most iconic Pop Mart stores actually have their own collection. This made my trip to Paris much more exciting than it could be potentially. The only downside is I did not know what to expect because based on my research online, every time somebody took a picture of what's available in the store, it was always different, was always changing. I knew I wanted the monsters art, but I wasn't aware of the second collection per se. And the second collection is actually called Labubu's Artistic Quest, and this is the special edition of the Louvre Pop Mart location. So let's start with the items from that before we get into the full set. And the first item is this keychain that I have. There will be a little bit of the videos from my Paris trip around, but most probably I will do another video exhibition related, actually next week on my channel, because next week will be the anniversary week. But yeah, it was so interesting to be in a city which had so many Pop Mart stores. So it's not a blind box, you just open it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's like padded, potentially piece of leather, potentially it's leather imitation, and it has Labubu dressed as Mona Lisa, and it's like puffy, you know, it's very cute. Has gold hardware, has a little sort of coin charm that says Labubu, 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 Labubu. And there's this beautiful, gorgeous,
talented, brilliant, incredible
embroidered piece which has some sort of attributes like a book and the name of the series, which is Artistic Quest. Oh, and Labubu on the other side. Very cute. I did not expect it, but I really wanted at least something, except for the mugs with this character, because I think it's quite iconic for Labubu, to be dressed as Mona Lisa. Now let's go for the shopper, because I was really curious about it. This is how it looks like, and I kinda need it, so I really need to unbox this as soon as possible. It's the same Labubu as Mona Lisa, but just on the shopper. Got the handles out. And yeah, it's just a canvas shopper, but it's iconic. So that's quite important. Will it fit me? Barely. It's slightly larger than I would expect, so I'm very happy. And yeah, the quality is very nice. It's just canvas. And I mean, I love the illustration, and I love that it says like Artistic Quest and that it's Pop Mart Louvre Shop edition. Like, it's really great, and I really needed a shopper this morning, and I was like, I wish I filmed this video yesterday so I could have used it. Next up will be two mugs that I got. I'm not planning to actually use them. They're gonna be in my shelf because, I mean, first of all, I have really a lot of mugs and I do not have space for them. So I started to get some mugs because like I really like them as collectibles, and I said they are all there, and those though will be probably displayed together with the art set, which we'll be unboxing in a minute. And there were two options of them, so I really wanted to get both because I really like them. So my favorite print is on the white mug, but I like the color of the brown one much more, and therefore I got two of them, and I did not expect that they would be like, it's heavy boxes first of all, and they're quite big, and I only had like a handbag luggage, so I had to get like an additional tiny luggage in Paris so I could bring the stuff back, you know. Already at the store, when I got those things, I already filled half of it, and I was like, dang it, I have nothing left for the exhibition, like there was no space left, but I'm so excited. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it's perfect size. And honestly, it's the mug that is heavy, it was not the packaging. I did not expect this. I thought there was some heavy packaging. But no, it's the mugs. Very cute, love the quality. Like, the quality is amazing, love the color combo. I love brown color as well, you know, not just green, so I'm happy to have this. And it says Pop Mart on the bottom and Pop Mart Louvre Shop Edition in the back. Okay, let's open the white mug next. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, No, this one is my favorite at the end. Even though I really like the brown one, this one just feels like nice, and it's not as white as I thought, because I mean it was the same color also in the packaging, but I thought maybe it was because of the plastic covering it that it was this nice color and the mug would end up being like very white. But no, it's sort of nice milky color and I really like it, and the handle is actually the same color as the other mug. And well, let's go ahead and unbox the full set of the Monsters art series, which is actually an older set of Pop Mart, one of the first sets they did with Labubu, or in collaboration with the Monsters, and that's basically Labubu imagined as different figures of different decades of art, and I loved the series, and I was eyeing the series on resale markets, and I was trying so hard to figure out why is it not for sale. And then I did my research deeper and I realized that the original set was released in 2020 worldwide. In like 2021, 2023, it became super huge on reseller platforms. Full sets were being sold like up to $500. And then in 2024, when the Louvre location store opened, Pop Mart announced that they're re-releasing this collection as Louvre exclusive. So it is exactly the same, but this is a re-release basically. And it's so crazy to think that such short time passed from the original set being released, then hit secondary markets, and then being re-released already by Pop Mart, because it was so popular, and I mean, it is incredibly fitting for the location where it's sold nowadays. There are 12 designs in here, and also it may have a secret. If I find the secret, I will pop it on the screen right now, but the secret edition ratio is 1 to 144. I have zero chance here. Interestingly enough, my set is actually dated 2020, so maybe it's one of the original sets, who knows? And so, as always, we're gonna go one by one, starting from row 1, then row 2 and row 3, and I'll just go in order. And also, while I was opening this, I was thinking how amazing it is as like a souvenir idea. You come to the Louvre, like as a child, for example, with your parents, and you get even one box, like you get to learn about art piece, because your favorite character is basically acting as the art piece, you know? I find it really cool and I like this idea a lot. So looking at the box, it makes me wonder what happened to this Labubu? Why is it not inside the set? Like there is a David, but it's different statue from this. But yeah, I love the box, I love the gold letters, it does feel like a museum sort of object. And from this series, I would love to have Girl with a Pearl Earring, David, The Thinker, Mona Lisa, obviously, The Son of a Man, and Van Gogh. I mean, I love some of those artists so much. Like, I'm just so excited to have it. I cannot believe I'm opening this. I feel the boo-boo ears. The first one I got is Mona Lisa. Here's the Monsters Art Mona Lisa card. Oh, she looks epic. What was the additional pieces? Oh, okay, she came with the chair. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Like, done. That's the one I really wanted. I love the color scheme so much. Like, they literally adopted it, but still kept it very true to Labubu, shape-wise, you know? Love the outfit, love the hair texture. Like, Labubu with the long hair, are you joking? I love this. I'm just so excited for this. Like, epic. Love it. Box number 2. Oh, whoa. Here's the card of the little dancer, and she actually came with a stand. Iconic. This is actually such a perfect piece of art. I don't know if you like art in general, but it's basically about keeping your own identity while trying to like achieve something. And this is really precious because Labubu is being Labubu, but also wants to be a ballet dancer. I love the coloring so much. It really looks like the art piece. I like how textured it is as well, like all the fur on the Labubu. It just looks amazing. Very happy. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, whoa. And this one is the actor Otani Oniji III as Edohei. Basically, like a very, very famous artwork as well. From what I know, it's one of the first artworks to feature not like beautiful face, but actually like a strong emotion. And I like that the eyebrows on the Labubu are like arch like that. Like, it's really cool. But you know why it's not my favorite? Because it's orange. It's one of my least favorite colors, if not the least favorite color. Well, probably yellow is the least favorite. And then orange will be. second place. I honestly really appreciate all the work they put into the creation of this character, moving the character features on the Labubu shape, because I mean the hairstyle, the eyebrows, the eyeline or under eyeliner, like it's really cool and it's really significant that they did that. And now the last box in the first row. Oh! I was a bit scared. I got the Scream one. Here's the Scream card with Teikoko on it. And this is actually not a Labubu. This is Teikoko, Labubu's boyfriend, in case you didn't know. For some reason, I didn't understand the Scream because I didn't see the wide jaw open like it's on the artwork. But I'm freaking excited to have this. Like the design is quite simple, but it's gorgeous. And I love the lines they did on the face of Teikoko and also on the outfit. I honestly don't think the series will have a miss for me. I'm just like so excited. This is also my very first set of the Monsters figurines. I have never opened a full set of Monsters figurines before, just the plush pendants. And we're already on the second row, and this is box number 5. Okay, this is a Labubu. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it was... Wait, what?
What do you mean?
I got Discus thrower. Oh my gosh, I just understood this lineup. Discus thrower is not here. So there is a David and Discus thrower, and then Discus thrower is on the is on the cover. Oh my gosh, I did not understand that. And here's the card of the Discus thrower. He also comes with a stand, which is very good. Oh, I'm obsessed. I can't. It literally looks like a sculpture. Like when I say that like a child will see an image and they will remember. That's what I mean, like this is a sculpture from BC times. Like this is an old sculpture and we still like have it represented somehow in modern life. Like I love this, so epic. But my favorite is just the color work. Most probably I lowered my lights to the maximum to be able to show you all the details here. Even though I really like others because I love the artwork, this one as a figurine is my favorite so far. So good, like I'm so happy. Let's open the next box. And this is box number 6. Whoa. Whoa, this one is epic. And here is the card. So this one is called Femme or... So this one has a French name. I'm just gonna attempt. Please, if you're French, don't be upset with me. Femme or Chapeau bust. I don't know, but it's so epic. It's based on Pablo Picasso drawing, and I like it so much. I wish the Labubu was greener rather than like more teal sort of color, but I love it. I like sort of painted on, a little bit childishness. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, love this. And the eyelashes are so cute. Box number 7, let's go. Is this the one? It's... oh, yes. Oh my god. That's the one I saw online and I was like, I need this. Epic. Here's the Son of Man card. Like, this is such a deep painting in a way, and personally I really relate to that because it's kind of a mix of like different visible and hidden realities. I love watching parallel realities. Movies, but it's so cool. I'm also surprised that it's half apple and not like full apple, and I won't be able to show you because I don't want to break it, but the apple is actually painted also from the inside and not just solid green color, like there's inside of an apple. Love everything about this. I'm just so happy to have this. It immediately reads as the art piece. So cool. And now the last box of the second row. I'm so sad. I could do this all day, like this is so entertaining. Oh yay, the Thinker. And here's the card of the Thinker. But what is the gigantic piece that came with it? Oh, it's like a little rock, so cute. I don't know what is up with me, but I really like this sculpture one so much. Like, I like the disc thrower, and the Thinker is amazing. Like, I like the whole silhouette. Like, there's so much texture, then the rock looks amazing. The coloring is like sort of covered in moss, and there's a daisy growing, and I just think that overall it looks marvelous. Like, it's just beautiful. The first box from the last row, surprisingly very light. I am wondering now if this might be David. Oh, yes. And this is spooky as girl with pearl earring. I mean, I probably shouldn't even say much. I just absolutely find it fantastic. The color combination, everything. It just looks so good. And actually, the figure came with an additional tiny piece. Very cool figure, and I was really looking forward to have it. It's very striking as it is, like as the original artwork, but also very cool in the figurine context. And I love how they reworked this like top of the figurine into the turban. Like that's actually the shape of this character. Like it's really cool. And also many people think this is like a dumpling in a way, but it's actually a snowman. Spooky. So that's why it has carrot nose. Okay. Let's move on to the next box. Box number 10 next, and it feels quite full. I'm so curious what could it be. At this point, I'm really looking forward to Van Gogh. But I still don't have David as well. I want David. And I got David. Okay, here's David's card. And look, he comes with a stand as well. So cool, right? I love when they do stands, because it adds a little bit to the scene. So it's exactly the same sort of technique they used here as the disc thrower. Like, they look basically identical. Not the statues or artworks, I mean the figures, they look like they are sculptures set, you know, like it really makes sense to place them together. But I like it so much, like I love this texture that they used, it's amazing. And I mean, it's very cheeky with the leaf. Icon, I'm so happy, I really wanted to have it. I cannot believe I'm already at box number 11. This one feels full though. Is it Van Gogh? What am I missing? Van Gogh or... Oh, the Fifer! I still never pulled the Fifer yet. Okay, let's see. Yes, obsessed. Just simply obsessed. Love all the textures. Here's Van Gogh card. This is so cool and so immediately recognizable as Van Gogh. And my favorite part is the beard potential that they can do. I loved how they drew it like sort of on top of the mouth. It's amazing. This made me think though, how come they didn't do Starry Night? Because that would be epic. And the last box, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Fifer at this point, and I did not get a secret in the full set yet again. And it's totally fine, it's totally fine. I do, however, really want the secret, so I'll have to look for it. Oh! Seriously? Well, that was a sad opening for the last box. And that's the Fifer. And this is Pato as the Fifer. And he came with the little flute. Look how small, look how small. Oh my gosh, you have to be an engineer to be able to do those things. So this one is definitely not my favorite character or painting in the series. I'm also very surprised they chose this painting, not gonna lie, but it works very well as a figurine. Personally, I think that the figurine is spectacular. I love all the color mix here, it looks great. And yes, I know he is yellow, but it's fine. I can survive having a yellow figurine. Usually at the end I'm always holding like my favorite thing I unboxed in the video because I'm so excited to have it, but I cannot even choose, like I want to hold the whole box, the whole set. I'm just so excited that I have it, not to mention the mugs and the keychain and even the shopper. I'm just honestly so happy that they did that. Like, I know in Italy we have the special Molly blooming, we have the pop bean pizza with Molly and Labubu, but something like this could be so iconic. And yeah, as I said, it made my trip so much better just knowing that I'm coming home not just with the exhibition part, you know, of the merch, but also I have this whole experience of going to Louvre and going to Pop Mart there and getting all those pieces and getting a chance to look at them and bring them home with me. And while saying that, this is the end of the video, but it is also very important for me to mention that next week I will be publishing every single day because it will be my anniversary week of my YouTube channel, obviously. There will be a lot of anniversary related unboxings, and also Pop Mart might have sent something for my anniversary, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to click like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye! Oh, and in case you were wondering, this is inflatable. Like, I can inflate it into a little ball in the center of my t-shirt. Anyways, bye!